Hey Leos, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm back again. Give you guys a reading. I've been gone for a little while. I'm not sure if my mic is working. I've gone for a little while, but it's because I started back work and things have been really, really busy. Even right now, I'm sleepy. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm just checking to make sure that you guys can hear me, okay? Yes, you can. All right, so let's go ahead into the prayer. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign of Leo in terms of love, career, or finance, or whatever else wants to come through that's for the highest good of the Leo. Please give me clear, accurate messages, only messages for the highest good, ask for protection, white light, and love to surround me and the surrounding collective at this time. Thank you, God. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. All right, Leo, let's get started. I'm going to start with your overall energy, and two cards came out for you. The first one was change, and the second one was sovereignty, okay? So I actually want to read the little brief description in the book with these two cards before I get started. And the book is, these oracle cards are Queen of the Moon Oracle, okay? So the first one I'm going to read is sovereignty, and sovereignty is talking about having power over your own life, okay? So it's saying act with grace and confidence. They said you have the ability to unite desperate people and views should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You are powerful. Act like it. And it kind of just goes into like queens around the world stepping into your feminine power, your feminine energy. And that, even though it's a powerful role, is also a very loving and gentle role, is what they're saying. Okay. Just be aware of your own power right now and trust that. All right. And then the other one was change. That's pretty obvious. There's a lot of change that's coming about, and they want you to go through this change gratefully, realizing your power at the same time. Now, let's get right into the reading, Leo. What's going on? Okay, so the Spirit views you, Leo, as the wise counselor. That's what you are. You're a wise counselor, and they're saying this because that's who you are. That's why they're saying it, okay? They're saying there's a lot of views with traditional ways of doing things versus the new ideas or new ways of doing things. So it's like a lot of conflict with that energy that's going on. And I feel like you, Leo, you're right in the middle. You're good with tradition, but you're also good with the new. You're good with balancing out the old and the new. Okay. So that's like your energy, the wise counselor, you're a healer, Leo. That's what you are. They're also talking about, because you got the Queen of Pentacles here, they're talking about your ability to make anything more beautiful. Like you can change the situation around. That goes with the sovereignty card. It's like you're like the divine feminine. You can change nations, change worlds, change people's views, but make it more positive in the aspect, because you focus on love and you focus on family, you focus on home. So they're saying you're really, really practical about everything that you engage in, but you are a very sensitive person, a very sensible person, a very easily approachable person, especially when it comes to the harder things to face in life. You're able to guide people towards their highest good. Let me say it like that. Like the counselor, you're the wise counselor. That's what you are. You're a spiritual counselor. You know how to take old ways, new ways. You know how to blend that. It's like the alchemy that's there to come up with this perfect recipe on how to make things better moving forward. That's your energy. But besides just that loving and practical side that you have, you also, they got the Page of Swords here. I'm just talking about your logic and your thought process with things. So it's saying that you're very perceptive and you're very insightful, even though you're blunt, Leo, you're blunt, just like the Sagittarius. But yeah, it's like you're undergoing a lot of intellectual changes. It's almost like a spiritual awakening that you're going through. Okay. You get a lot of insights from source. You get downloads about how to proceed or how to guide other people to proceed in their life as the wise counsel. Okay. Yes. Yep. Interesting. So the information that's being loaded into you now is information that could help a lot of people in challenging situations in the future. Okay. So just know that. It's like you get a lot of insight, a lot of knowledge downloaded into you. You know how to practically take that knowledge and deliver it to the world. okay, as the queen, as the empress, as the divine feminine that you are, Leo, okay? That's what the energy is. This is a situation for you. All right, now I look at the energies outside of you, Leo. So it could be just another person or just energies around you. It could be your spirit guides and your angels. They're saying that you have the dreamer card. So the dreamer card is basically saying that a new start is right here. And that goes along with the change card that we had at the beginning and your overall energy. So they want you to start putting aside your fears and embrace this new change that's coming about. So basically take a leap of faith. So the dreamer is like the fool card in traditional tarot, where you like taking a leap of faith. This change that's coming about is moving quickly. And it's not just one change, it's several different changes. And what I feel like for you, Leo, it's a lot of downloads. You get a lot of spiritual downloads into your soul. And soon it's going to be time for you to put that information into action. Okay, as a divine feminine, whether you're single or you're connected with your divine masculine, you're very, very powerful right now. And spirits want you to stand in your power and do what it is that you were here to do, your mission, so to speak. Okay, so it may be stressful initially because it's new. You know, like we said, we balance in tradition with the new. Okay, that's part of your role. But it's going to be very positive. You have a lot of positive outcomes. You're going to see that as a result of the people you help. And I kind of feel like this 8 and like me just seeing these wands go forward is representing the spirits and the souls that you're going to help through this transition, through this change that we're going through as a whole right now in our world. It's something, the work that you're doing is going to help a lot of people. And I feel like those wands are representing the people that you're helping. Okay. That's strange how I feel about it. That's how I feel. But they're also saying, make sure to honor yourself through this process, because it is a lot. It takes a toll on on our bodies, getting these downloads and putting a practical plan in place to present this information and push it out to the world. So make sure that you are having a good balance in your life and you let other people kind of take the load off of you sometimes. I don't want you to be overburdened with all of this, with your role in all of this. You have to remain balanced. It's the only way it's going to be helpful. Okay. So this is equivalent to the 10 of Wands, making sure that your burdens aren't too heavy and the things are balanced out. All right. Aspects of the situation. You got the Star card. Have faith in what your role is in the situation. You know, you're going to help not just your dream come true, but a lot of other people's dreams come true. And this is what I see, like success, people moving towards their dreams. See those fireworks? That's happiness and success. But it's like with your assistance, with your aid, is that you're helping these people move towards this higher space, okay? Higher space of consciousness. So positive changes are coming, but it's going to bring an end to the challenging times. So that's your role as a counselor, kind of help move people out of these challenging situations that they're in. You're basically like the light at the end of the tunnel, is what they're saying. A lot of them have a lot of unfounded fear. And because you are the counselor, you're very intuitive, you're very insightful. So you pick up on a lot of this energy. So that's what they mean with releasing the burdens. So once you, because some of you are healers. So once you take on this energy, when you're healing people, you have to learn how to release it. Otherwise, all the energy is within you and it builds up and it can make you feel stressed. And you take on all their pain. So when you're taking on a counsel, okay, when you're taking on a counselee, somebody that you're taking under your wing, a mentor, a mentoree, you're taking that person on and you're helping them. So you always ask God, work through me. You ask the source to work through you. And after you finish interacting with the people that you're helping, you have to release that energy, okay, through meditation, through baths, you know, Epsom salt baths, or, you know, some kind of spiritual bath to help release your energy, is what they're saying. Because you'll start picking up on that energy because you're taking it out of their realm and it has to go somewhere, because, you know, energy is transferred. So then you release it back to Mother Earth, for Mother Earth to transmute it and heal it and send it out as light and love. Okay, so remember that during your process of helping, it can become burdensome because you're taking on big responsibility with helping these people. All right, now what they're also saying, they feel like even though this is a large responsibility for you, Leo, you love what you do. It's naturally who you are, is what they're saying. Yep, that's what they're saying. You work well with others. You're like a people person. People feel drawn to you. You're somebody that they can easily talk to release their burdens, and you're proud to be able to walk them through this process and make them feel better after the fact. But again, make sure you're releasing that to Earth, to Mother Earth, praying, ask God to release those energies from your soul and from theirs, and then, so it can recycle and cleanse into love energy. Woo, this is really, really good, Leo, because it's like everything in the past that went wrong, like all the karmic debt of your past is paid off. So now it, this situation is coming to you is a good thing because it's your divine mission. So it's in you to want to do this. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you feel fulfilled. It makes you feel happy to do this, is what Spirit is saying. So it's just a part of your life mission. And you're to that point now, and that's what it is. Okay. Some of you may have some fears surrounding money. They want you guys to release that. Yep, release that. Release any fears, because again, some of these fears might not be your fears. Okay. Some of these fears are not your fears. It's the energies of the people that you taking in as your mentee. Am I saying that right? Somebody you're mentoring. That's that. So recognize that, so you can know what it is. So you won't be all, oh my God, why am I feeling this way? Why am I stressed? No, you took on their energy. So release it. Ask God to help the white light and love to come from your crown chakra all the way down the center of your body through all your chakras, clearing out any energy that's out of light and love, grounding you to Mother Earth, the energy going into Earth, and it articulates back up. When it comes back up out of Earth, it's cleared out. It is only love and light energy. Let that rotate back down through your soul. Let that sizzle in your soul. Okay, like Country Wayne say. Okay, look. Now, what's testing the situation? What's testing the situation is that right now you're stepping into your leadership role. Okay, you have the King of Wands. Okay, you're stepping into your leadership role, and the spotlight is on you. So, some of you may feel pressure, and some of you maybe not. But it is a transition from the role that you were in to the role that you currently have, and it's a great responsibility and it requires a lot of balance. Okay, so be clear on what this role looks like for you. Envision how you see your life going day by day, hour by hour, second by second. You know what I'm saying? Get clear on how you see this going. All right. That's what Spirit is saying, because a lot of you aren't clear because you have the Seven of Cups. And it's like you're confused, or you try to decide how to make a choice about something, or you overanalyze and overthink the situation. They're saying focus on what you want. Focus on how you see the situation going, whether it's a job, whether it's just your personal life and how you see yourself reaching out to help other people. Whatever it is, focus on how you see it. Envision it so you can have a picture or ideal of what's to come, because you do have like those powers too. You do have the power of insight, foresight, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to help you gain clarity on the direction you should go. Okay, because you got the Chariot right here too. So it's like balancing. You're balancing again old tradition versus the new. You're stepping in from your old way of being into a new role as a spiritual leader, spiritual counselor, divine feminine, the sovereign person. And as you do this, you're a leader. So you're taking on more energies and more people to help them work through some of their individual issues. So know that can be emotionally, mentally, and physically draining to our body too, our souls, our minds. So have a plan in place as far as when you are drained, or when you do feel overwhelmed, or when you do feel stressed as a result of this, that you know how to cleanse your system. Sea salt baths, taking a walk, doing exercise. Have a plan in place about when it gets stressful, how can I balance this out? Okay, so that's the test. Balancing out these energies of the people that you're helping, because overall, what you're doing is good and it's going towards the good of humanity, but you have to take care of you too. So be clear on what that plan is. Look at how a day could possibly go bad. Look at how they could possibly go good, and try to balance those energies so it won't get all the way extreme with this bad. You know what I'm saying? Balance this out. So have a plan in place when things get tough. Okay. Now, other aspects. When things get tough, one thing you can do is pull back. You have to pull your energy back sometimes. Call your energy back into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nourish yourself is what they're saying. Go into hermit mode. When you get overwhelmed, take the time out for yourself to nourish and pamper and care for you, is what Spirit is saying. And spend time in peaceful meditation. Okay. Spend time in solitude. Yeah. And sometimes the way you help is by sending out prayers, sending out love, sending out light energy to the universe, to the world. Okay. and this your light shining, you being who you are, it kind of is an example for others. Okay, is what they're saying. You really are a spiritual mentor. That's what you are. Yep. And in this process of getting here, it was a self-discovery process, is what Spirit is saying. All right. So they're saying that when you start to feel like you're focusing on the negative, okay, when things don't turn out the way that you envision them. So I'm saying look at both extremes when you're envisioning the negative and the positive. You have to learn forgiveness during this process. And that's maybe something you have to teach to the people you're mentoring too. Okay. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So not only are you mentoring, you're the sovereign queen / divine feminine / masculine, you're also human. So you have to learn how to release and forgive. So there's lessons in this for you too. Okay. Remember, everything happens for a reason. Always look for the hidden blessing in the situation. Okay. This process you're going through is called an awakening. And it's a very strange process. It's a very it's a strange process. Okay, that's how I'm gonna say it. So when you do feel like it's an awkward stage, or when you feel like things are getting heavy, or you're feeling overwhelmed, take the temporary pause. Take the temporary pause. Pull back. Go into that hermit mode and reflect. And the spirit will give you insight. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking at God as your higher source, you know what I'm saying? God is your power. God is your energy. If you're looking at it like that and you pulling that into you, you can do anything because God is working through you. Do you understand? Okay. All right. So yeah, you're gonna start seeing things differently too. You're gonna start seeing situations and people in a whole different light. So you're unique. Embrace this. This is who you are. This is part of your role. This is what you agreed to. This is the role you agreed to step in at this point in your life, is what Spirit is saying. All right. So some people may look at it like charitable actions. Okay. You're saying this is my divine mission, and that's what it is. All right. So let's look at the outcome, Leo. Got your card, Leo, the strength card. So having courage and strength, being gentle with yourself, gentle with other people. But what this is going to do for you is going to make you have the sense of personal power. You're going to be strong in who you are. Okay. And who you are, Leo, is a person that's very kind, a person that's very compassionate, and you're very forgiving of people and situations, even sometimes you don't want to. Your higher self helps you to release unforgiveness so you can be the bigger person in the situation. That's what Spirit is saying. So realizing this process, basically, this awakening process that you're going through, is helping you to realize who you really are. Okay. It's bringing a sort of balance into your life right now. Yep. When you're blending, like I said, like release, like blending old traditional ways into the current new that's happening. Okay. And what's going to happen as a result of this? You're going to have financial security. Your family is going to be financially secure. You're going to feel stable. You have a lot of peace and contentment in your life. Yes, and a lot of pride in your family. You're going to be proud of people in your family and the people that you help. So you're basically offering a sense of stability to the world, to your family, to yourself. Like the work that you're doing not only helps the people you're actually helping, you know what I'm saying? People looking at you as an example, and it's helping more people than you really actually know. Okay. Whew. Okay, so during this process, also be aware of people who might try to take advantage of your kindness. So again, that comes with maintaining that balance and looking at the situation in the worst possible light and the best possible light. And when it gets to the worst possible light, knowing how to go within and do the work to heal yourself. Okay, just be careful of that. Okay, because I have the Seven of Swords here, some kind of deceitful energy. The devil always got to show up some kind of way, try to infringe on the goodness that's going on here. Okay, so for some of you Leos, you guys are going to view this as like a beautiful new emotional experience. And for some of you, because you are in your divine feminine energy, you are attracting your divine mate. So if you're divine feminine, you attract your divine masculine. If you're divine masculine, you're attracting your divine feminine. And again, this doesn't necessarily have to be with like male, female. It's just the energy of that person. Okay, so be aware of that. Okay, your new abilities is awakening. It's opening. Some of you are already clairvoyant or psychic, but it's opening you up even more. You have even more spiritual insights, even more spiritual downloads. Yeah, and it's just like it's coming together now because you're stepping into your role, so everything is coming into place. The pieces of the puzzle are coming into place right now. Some of you may be getting a new home soon. I'm gonna say that right now. All right, so then you have the Eagle card. Okay, I'm going to show you. And the Eagle card is basically saying breaking free of the illusion of feeling trapped or feeling like you can't have what you want. That's what's happening. You're breaking free of the illusion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like we have this veil over us and we limit ourselves to our current reality or what people say we can or cannot do. You know what I'm saying? You can do anything through God. You can do anything through source energy is what Spirit is saying. Anything that's of the highest good, okay? Now, accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices to support yourself to move towards your happiness. Okay, that's what they're saying. So recognizing any unhealthy habits or addictions that you may have and releasing that. So this is, you're still healing too. You're still growing. So the more you grow, the more challenge and work has to be done on yourself. You have to do that ego work. You have to do that shadow work in order to expand and fully step into this new energy. Wow, Leo, I did not know your reading was going to be this deep. It was deep. Out of the reading I did so far, yours by far was the deepest. Now let's look at the closing card. You got Earth School. It says life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So that kind of makes sense. It's like you're expanding, you're breaking free of your ego self, and you're expanding through your higher self, learning lessons, helping others along the path. You step into your role as a divine feminine. You're embracing this change. You have a lot of balance in this. You're focused on what it is you're going to focus on, looking at situations like with foresight about how things could go, worst possible scenario, best possible scenario, and you're right there in the middle as the wise counselor. So you're still learning lessons too, but you're also the counselor to help others along on this path, to bring them up, to elevate them to the level that we are all supposed to be at this time in our life, because it's a mission. It's your mission, Leo. That's what they're saying. Wow. Okay. Well, light and love, Leos. I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. And this is a general reading. If you feel like you're resonated, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want something more personalized, specific to your situation, email me at chantelharris30@gmail.com. And I have the information in my description box below. See you guys next time. Bye.